institutional charity in the 19th century functioned as a deterrent. These buildings were designed to punish you for the crime of being poor. Oliver Twist entered this system on a rainy night. His mother died seconds after he was born, leaving him without a single person to claim him. From his first breath, Oliver was a ward of the state, trapped in an emotional vacuum. The workhouse maintained control through a calculated strategy of starvation. The daily ball of thin, watery gruel served a specific purpose. It kept the children in a state of constant hunger that eroded their will to resist. Oliver never experienced a traditional childhood. His early years were a baseline state of sheer survival against an institution that viewed his very existence as a line-item expense. Eventually, the physical toll of starvation reaches a limit. The boys in the workhouse form a desperate collective pact. Someone has to stand up and demand a larger ration. Oliver isn't a rebel, and he isn't greedy. He is the victim of a terrifying lottery. The other boys draw lots, and Oliver is the one forced to become the group's sacrificial lamb. The moment carries a staggering psychological weight. A frail boy, heart hammering against his ribs, walks toward the total authority of the workhouse master and speaks the words that will change everything. "Please, sir, I want some more." The board is paralyzed by the idea that a child would claim the right to eat. They respond with immediate force, severely beating him, locking him away in isolation, and posting a notice to sell him to the first person willing to take him. By putting a 5-pound reward on his head just to be rid of him, the board treats his life as a liability to be traded away. In this brutal economy, the basic instinct to stay alive is a crime that earns him a sentence of exile. Oliver is sold to a coffin maker. While he finally has enough to eat, his new life brings a different kind of pressure: daily emotional abuse from the other apprentices. The situation boils over when a senior apprentice launches a vicious, unprovoked attack on the memory of Oliver's deceased mother. For a boy who has lost everything, that insult is the one spark his tormentors shouldn't have struck. It violates the final, sacred boundary of his identity. The years of quiet submission disappear in an instant. Oliver lunges at the older boy, fighting back with a ferocity that shocks everyone. The adults respond by brutally beating Oliver and throwing him into the darkness of a cellar. He is locked in the dark, but his internal reality has shifted. Refusing to let his mother's memory be insulted, Oliver finally claims agency over his own dignity. Alone in the cellar, Oliver faces a choice. He can wait for the door to open and accept a life of broken submission, or he can risk the unknown. He chooses the unknown. Oliver escapes Brew Window and begins a long, solitary trek away from the only world he has ever known. His destination is the city of London, a sprawling, labyrinthine metropolis where an orphan can easily disappear forever. Can a boy who has known only cruelty find a path to safety in such a vast city? Or is he simply walking out of the workhouse and into a criminal network that is even more predatory? Oliver is about to meet a man named Fagin. We have to wonder if this new figure is the protector Oliver needs, or the architect of his ultimate ruin.